everyone, welcome to another video on my channel. I am Marshall3498, and today's motovlog, what I'd like to talk about is something motorcycle related, as most of the time usual on my channel, and that is this year's 2018 Isle of Man race that is coming up. For those of you who don't know what that is, I'll put a link down in the description to a couple of YouTube videos of Isle of Man, and you can check it out further. I'm not 100% on the dates here, on the info, sorry. It's kind of unclear where it's filmed overseas and then edited and cropped down and then sent to US people. But I'm pretty sure it runs May the 26th through like June the 4th. It runs all week long. Practice is probably what starts on the weekend, and they run it throughout the week. Little back history of what Isle of Man race is. It is a 37.5 mile, I think, actual road that is in the Irish Sea. It's a little small island, that's why it's called Isle of Man, but it's not spelled like that. It's spelled I-S-L-E of man and then T-T. But essentially what it is, it's a small island, like I was saying, overseas near the Irish Sea, or on the Irish Sea for that matter. And what it does is they shut this entire road down. This road goes through little small towns, out to the countryside, wide open spaces, and everything in between. It is absolutely some of the most incredible road racing, motorcycle racing you will see on this earth, I promise you. MotoGP guys are really good, but this is on a whole different level by itself. These guys are, you know, getting down low in hairpin turns of all the way from 30 to 40 miles an hour in the tighter sections of town, all the way up to close to 200 miles an hour and everything in between. There's little short rolling hills on some parts of it that a normal vehicle doing, you know, speed limit would never leave the ground, but these guys are doing 170, 180 miles an hour. The whole bike that they're racing comes off the ground probably close to a foot and hits back down, and they never even skip a beat. It is some really incredible racing. If you've not looked it up and done so, I urge you to do that. It's a little dark here. I'm really threading the needle of getting rained on. Anyways, but it is just some absolutely incredible racing. For those of you who don't know what it is, I really urge y'all to check it out. They even have they have a couple different classes. They have like a vintage class, the senior class, which is the top level class, like more of a 600 almost factory spec 600cc bikes, and then the thousands, and it's pretty much the unlimited class, and that's the senior, because the actual race at the end, the senior, they race 5 laps around this place, pit stops, tire changes front and rear, change the whole visor where they use tear-offs, and where it's out in the countryside they just get pulverized with a bunch of bugs and stuff. But it is absolutely some incredible racing. For those of you who might come across this channel and are Googling what it is or heard about it, for the US people watching this, if you have Velocity on your satellite or cable provider, that's normally what it's aired on. That's where I find it at, and it'll air in the middle of the day, you know, but like set your DVR or whatever to watch it. It's pretty much, like I said, as long as you get Velocity, Discovery Channel. Velocity's a sister or partner company of Discovery, from what I understand, and it's really incredible racing. Like I said, if you've never heard of it or never watched it or heard about it, it only comes around once a year at this time of year, and it's just some absolutely incredible racing. You know, I enjoy all kind of motorcycle racing. You know, I watch Monster Energy Supercross, I watch MotoGP racing, and like I said, this is, you know, a lot of other motorcycle racing is really exciting to watch, but this is on a whole nother level. The guys are, you know, there's nothing but, yeah, like hay bales for safer barriers, because it's through the middle of the town, so they can't, you know, they shut the whole road down through town, so they can't spend weeks preparing, you know, safer barriers and gravel runoffs and tire barriers and all this stuff. It's the most raw, intense part of motorcycle racing you'll ever see or ever watch on this earth, I promise you. But like I said, those of you who don't know what it is, check it out. You can probably Google some more info about it and get you a little more in tune to where you can watch it and what time the times are and stuff. all that varies from, time zone to where you're watching it at, to, you may be watching it like on a app on your phone or whatever. Last year they had some really incredible racing, and this year I'm sure they have the same. And on a weird side note, they even have sidecar racing on there. They have a little jockey guy that moves back and forth side to side with a weight transfer. No handles built on the bike. The guy's just grabbing, like body work and stuff. Those guys I think they're called the jockeys on there. Those guys on the sidecar, they're nuts on a whole nother level compared to what anybody else does out there. But that's what they do all year on the other tracks close to this, where they race on some like street type circuits versus like MotoGP stuff. That's where a lot of these guys come from. But like I said, I urge you to check it out if you've not already heard about it. Some of my local loyal subscribers who've been subscribed to me for a while, I did a vlog on this last year, but I just thought I'd do an update for everybody who's new to my channel and has not ever heard about it or seen it. So I urge you to check it out. Whether you like motorcycles in general, whether you ride, don't ride, that's not the thing. But if you like motorcycle racing, even if you don't ride a bike, just check it out. It's pretty cool and pretty incredible to watch. On that, guys, that's what I got for today's moto vlog. If you've not already done so, please like, share, and leave a comment down below. And we will see you on the next one. Remember, ride safe and have fun. See ya.